Phil? You gonna do something here, Phil? Philly cheesesteak? Oh, thank God. If we started hearing fapping noises, I was gonna scream.
Okay. Thank you for getting the contribution started.
A supporter? A supporter? That's either a Cope donation from you personally, or it's a troll, and you cannot convince me otherwise.
He says, I have an honest question. Why does low tier God keep saying you need to work on your sexy to consider a match in a fighting game? Because he's gay.
No, Philly cheesesteak, you don't have to be gay to notice how unappealing you are to the eye. You have absolutely no muscle definition anywhere on your body. Your arms jiggle more than your wife's gut when she hears the DoorDash alert tone. You have to have the most disgusting voice I've ever heard come out of a human being's mouth. Your facial hair is patchy and it doesn't even connect. You have a horrible diet, so I just know your breath smells wretched. We know you don't consistently bathe. You dress like you're still in middle school. I don't know, Phil. Maybe you really do need to work on your sexy, because you're at a -10 right now. You can talk about LTG all you want, but he is a good-looking man.
I'm curious if a fan of you would actually donate you $5,000 so that you could play him. I think you would wipe the floor with him. I've already
You don't need your fan base, Phil. Kino Casino already said they'd be more than willing to front the bill. The only problem is they're not going to pay you, and you won't do anything if it's not in it for you, right? And what do you mean you've already explained? Explaining things over and over is your entire podcast. It's your entire daily rap. We have to hear your entire 15-year story every time you turn on the camera. So please, Phil, indulge us. Explain again. I know you want to.
explained, PFC, you're probably a newcomer, relatively newcomer to the streams.
Or he's someone baiting you and you fell for it again, hook, line, and sinker. I can't imagine you get that many new fans.
But here's the thing. The challenge that I had for LTG is he has to beat me in Street Fighter.
If that's the case, then you already owe LTG $5,000. He has beaten you in Street Fighter before. The only difference is then you could monetize it.
If he wants to earn anything. Not that he receives a payday. And then he plays me, and then he won't care if he wins or loses because he already got paid. There's no point. You understand? There's literally no point to that at all.
Now, Philly cheesesteak, you are the one reaching out to low tier God. That means if you want to collab with him, you are the one that has to give in to his demand. If he wants $5,000, well, you're gonna have to give him $5,000. And I don't know why you're the one to call LTG gay. You're the one that constantly brings him up every single chance you get. You're the one spamming his accounts. You're the one spamming him on Twitter. It would seem to me you are the one that wants to sample some chocolate hair.
So why would I ever want to do that? The point is to beat him in a real competitive match where there's stakes, a reason for him to play well. If there's no reason for him to play well, he could just throw the match and take the bag and run away.
Okay, so he already beat you. Where's his $5,000?
So it would never happen. I would never raise money to pay the guy. If there was ever going to be money raised, it would be that would be the prize pot.
So tell me, Phil, how are you planning to raise this $5,000? Another marathon? I'm supposed to believe a man who can't even hit a simple tips goal is going to raise $5,000. Just like how I believe you aren't secretly still playing WWE Champions and wasting every cent you have. Phil, even if you were able to raise that amount of money, it would just go to Scopely.
Me versus him, winner take all. Loser, well, is a loser, right?
Phil, I will personally give you $5,000 if you call LTG a gay loser directly to his face. The glory of that ass whooping would be worth every penny.
That's what it should be. But he's never going to do that. The reason that he says stuff like that is because he knows he cannot beat me at all.
He has already beaten you, Phil. Phil, you should know by now the internet never forgets. I want justice. Justice for LTG. He's already earned that money. Go give him $5,000, Phil. He's already beaten you before.
He is 100% convinced that I would smoke him, okay, in any fighting game, and he knows it.
No, Phil. LTG just has 5 more brain cells than you. And he understands there's no point in collabing with you unless he gets a paycheck out of it. Because there's never been any content creator on the entire platform that has ever gained benefit by collaborating with you. You're well known, yes. Famous even. But for all the wrong reasons. Collabing with you is to put a bullseye on his head for the detractors saying, "Come and get me." And even LTG is not that stupid.
Like, he's seen my gameplay. He knows that I'm a former EVO, either qualifier or champion. He knows.
Yes, and Al Bundy once scored 4 touchdowns in a single game. What's your point?
That old school, he can't touch me whatsoever.
I bet you want him to touch you, though, don't you? We all know how badly you wanted to see Andy's buff beach body. Well, LTG is actually more shredded than Andy, so yeah, you want him to touch you. You would love it.
He knows that in Street Fighter 6 that I actually was doing quite well.
Oh, you were great at Street Fighter 6. You know, if you just ignore all the rage quitting and the coping and the fact that you don't play Street Fighter 6 anymore because you kept getting your ass handed to you, then yeah, you were gods here in that game, DSP.
Until I quit because I got bored of the game. I was playing much better than him. I mean, he's still actively playing these games, and he still sucks.
The level of irony in that statement is... it's beyond beautiful.
He still sucks. He still has entire streams where he just keeps rage quitting nonstop. He sucks at fighting games. But this is the only thing people will tune in to watch him play. He recently, apparently, he's dabbled in other things. People have told me, "Did you see him play Resident Evil?" I said, no. And if someone sent me a clip, oh my God. You think, you make fun of me playing fucking video games? This fucking guy, he rage quit Resident Evil. It's a single player game.
Oh, Phil. If you were to print out the list of single-player games you have rage quitted and set them next to the Bible, it would dwarf it.
And he rage quit. He actually, like, he's dying to a zombie. He'll go to dashboard on PlayStation 5 because he doesn't want to see the death animation. He can't stand it.
So were you watching LTG play a game, or were you looking at a "this is how you don't play"? I'm genuinely confused right now because you're just describing yourself.
Anyway.
Why is there a mark on your shirt after doing that? How oily is your forehead?
So, yeah, there's absolutely no chance that this match will ever happen because he knows that I'm going to beat him.
No, this match will never happen because you will never have $5,000. That has to go straight into Scopely's bank account.
So what he does is he pulls out insane excuses. Well, I'm only going to play you if you work on your sexy, if you can bench or squat a certain amount of weight, if you can do this or do that. What are you talking about?
It's called self-care and exercise, Phil. I know those are foreign concepts to you, but that's all he's really asking you to do.
He says he doesn't need money, then he demands thousands of dollars to play me. Then you need the money.
This coming from the man who demands thousands and thousands from his fan base just so they can watch him eat fast food and pay him more. Phil, you need to work on your sexy.
If you didn't need the money, you'd actually have another reason why. You'd be like, oh, well, this or that. If he would just be honest with himself and be like,
DSP telling you to be honest with yourself is the equivalent of a my 600-pound life star telling you you should eat a salad.
It doesn't benefit me because I know I can't beat him. I know I cannot beat him, so I'll never earn any money doing it, and I don't get any clout for losing. I know because I played Jay Snyder Vizant years ago. He crushed my fucking nuts, publicly humiliated me, and since then I've been the laughingstock of the internet.
No, yes, Phil. That's where it went wrong. The Street Fighter lost. It's not you forgetting the camera was on when you were bursting the worm. It's not you pissing off evil AJ and starting the whole "this is how you don't play" series. It's not you being a disgusting beggar. No, it's the Street Fighter loss. You were on top of the world until then. Phil, if you're gonna pull that much shit out of your ass, you might want to stand up.
You know, I got to fake view bots to make it look like I have people watching my content. I have to have fake gifted subs to make it look like I have 3,000 paid subs when I don't.
Phil, you may not bot your streams, but let's be real. You fake tip yourself constantly. Just like how that last tip was from a fan.
I have to do all these fake things to look like I'm successful because that's the shtick. That's his shtick, is that he is a successful dude. He's not. He's a rube. He's a fake. Everyone knows this who turns into his content. You can tell 5 seconds in, but that's just it. Like, he has to keep that going. So if he plays me, he knows he can't win.
If he says it one more time, I'm just gonna have to find the clip of LTG beating him. It's the only way.
So he can't win the money, and he gets no clout from losing.
Phil, everybody already knows who LTG is, just like everybody already knows who you are. There is no clout to be earned on either side. It doesn't matter who wins. This is just a lolcow slap fight for the entertainment of us all.
So there you go. He's never going to do it. Would he do it if he got paid $5,000? Yeah, because then he doesn't have to win. He'd just say, "Oh, thanks for $5,000." He would throw the match. It would be the most crappy thing you've ever seen because he won't even play. And then he'll walk away and with $5,000. What's the point of that? Then who's the winner? He is, because he got money and everyone else got screwed.
You know what you do if that's the case, Phil. If you truly think that, first you gather $5,000. Through some miracle, I don't know how you do it. You then confirm to LTG you have $5,000. You tell LTG, I will pay you $2,500 now and $2,500 after the collab. If you're that desperate, that is how you do it. I thought you were a smart man with a business degree.
So, you know, it's never going to happen. It's not that he's not... let me put it this way. It's not that he's stupid. He's not. He's smart about the way he's doing it.
Oh, so now he's smart. I thought he was afraid of you and he was making up excuses, but now he's smart. What happened? Did you look over your shoulder and see a tall black shadow?
Because he's portraying this air of arrogance and like, oh, I'm so successful and all of this. But in truth, we all know the truth is that the reason he won't do it is because he can't win.
He has all... I can't do this. Clip, please.
Keep doing that to this idiot. This is fucking free.
Oh my god, I couldn't block the cross.
That's fucking round 2. Easy.
Damn.
Let's get to the next fucking game with this idiot fucking scrub.
So he has to set up everything as a roadblock, every excuse in the book, right? Yeah. What does having to do squats have to do with playing a video game? Zero.
I mean, you have to squat your fat ass down to play the video game, don't you? There you go, DSP. You're halfway there.
Right? That'll be like, you know, he challenges me to a workout challenge, and I say, okay, LTG, but only if you beat me in Street Fighter first.
Are you serious? The thought of this man and this man competing in anything physical. His biceps are bigger than your man tits.
But the challenge is to see who's better at working out. I don't care. You've got to beat me at Street Fighter first.
Phil, you couldn't lift the pink dumbbell.
Then we could do the workout challenge. See? When you reverse it, it doesn't make sense. When you reverse it, you're like, what the fuck does that? Why would you do that?
DSP, just because it doesn't personally make sense to you doesn't change the fact that those are still Dale's terms. You can piss and moan all you want, but it's not going to change anything. Why is that always your go-to defense? You do realize fake laughing doesn't change anything, right? You still look pathetic and weak. Dead air, check for donations. Dead air, check for donations. Dead air, dead air, dead air. Come on, say something. There we go, Philly cheesesteak. Yeah, I'm talking over it. Does it really matter what he says? It's always the same thing over and over.
Another new state. I think it's Minnesota. It's it's Missouri, right? It's one of the states we didn't have. So I think that we might go with a new state because, again, it's new content. It's really awesome that we keep getting new DLCs every week now.
More dead air. Did I remember to turn the sink off? I hope so. I really can't afford this shit. You gonna say something, Phil?
Now that's ridiculous. Someone says call him the N-word. First of all, you get a nice ban for even suggesting that. No.
Aw, what's the matter, Phil? Don't want to get banned on YouTube just like you got banned on Twitch? Then you might actually have to work for a living. Oh, the dread.
I don't have those thoughts in my head whatsoever.
This is coming from the same man who saw a black girl and his first joke was to think of slavery.
I don't think of him like that. I honestly think that LTG is one of the most egotistical, cocky, narcissistic guys, and he knows that it's profitable to do it. That's his ego. That is his shtick. He is the Black Johnny Bravo.
Nobody calls LTG that except for your dents. LTG is known as the Black DSP. And it's not a shtick. LTG generally has confidence in himself. Something you wouldn't understand. Maybe you should try growing a spine.
He is the guy who's like so oozing confidence about himself, but that's what some people like to see and do support him. It's not everyone.
Actually, I can respect LTG's confidence. It's about the only thing I can respect about the man, but at least I can respect something about him. It's a lot more than I can say about you.
But some people do support him for that, so he has to keep doing it. You see, if he ever would have dropped that facade and actually be a normal person on camera.
Phil, do you even know what a normal person on camera looks like? I can tell you you're not gonna find him in the mirror. Generally, most normal people will ask for support from a fan base once or twice a show, not every 5 minutes.
No one would like him and he would never get any money. So he has to do what pays his bills because he's desperate. I mean, he's paying child support. He's doing all these crazy things.
Ah, yes, he has to pay child support. He should really model his life after you, DSP. Spend all of his money pulling Hogan's instead of on things that are actually important. Like fixing your toilet or taking your horse on a honeymoon.
He's in debt. He's basically in the debt situation similar to what I was in.
Of course you're no longer in debt, Phil. The new WWE Champions character hasn't dropped yet. Give it a week and we'll hear how we need to save the house.
Seriously, he is. He's in a debt situation very close to what I was in when I had to go through bankruptcy. So maybe that's what he has to do. To get out, to get to a point where he doesn't have to be trapped in that loop and that cycle anymore. So, anyway, has nothing to do with his skin color whatsoever. Seriously, nothing to do with that at all.
$50 says if DSP actually does talk to LTG, he'll start biting his nails. Anybody? Anybody want a piece of this action? Come on. I'll go double or nothing.
0.
Dead air, pay me. Dead air, pay me. Give me money.
You're still like, Ideal Realism says, I know you're not going to play Mario Kart World anymore, but Mario Kart 8 Deluxe still hits hard even today. I didn't play it that much. I only played it a little bit when it launched.
Not much,
really
yourself.
So I never really went
That's
back
amazing,
ZS.
He's talking still about stuff and things, and hey, he's not talking about LTG anymore. This isn't interesting anymore. Oh, there's the blank stare.
So,
well, folks, I think that's where we're gonna wrap this one up. We could keep going and finish the last 2 minutes, but cruel and unusual punishment is wrong. So thank you again for joining me on this little powwow. And thank you, Duty. Thank you, Duty. Now that's just fun to say. Thank you, Duty. Until we meet again, remember, drink your butterfly venom. There's always another cow.